Show this to anyone and ask them to guess the price. They will say 200,000, maybe 3. They will point at the chrome grille, the limousine length, the crystal decanter in the back, and they will be certain. Then you tell them it is a Honda and what it actually costs, and watch their face change. This is the 2027 Honda Legend SUV, and it is about to make every overpriced badge on the road look ridiculous. Welcome back to Drive Analyst, the channel that tells you the truth about luxury cars, not the hype. No paid hype, no plastic bag SUVs dressed up as something special, no wasting your time. If a car lands on this channel, it is because it genuinely earned the spot, and today we have got a real banger for you. So if you want honest breakdowns of the cars actually worth your money, hit subscribe and stick around because this one is special. Keep that little price experiment in your head too, because we are going to play it a few more times before we are done. And stay with me, because the detail that truly flips people, the one almost every other channel will walk right past, is not the grille and it is not the badge. It is what Honda hid in the back of this thing. We are getting there. Start with the face, because that is where the first, guess the price, happens. That grille is enormous, a vertical wall of black and chrome with LED blades running down each edge, the kind of front end you brace yourself to see a six-figure badge on. And then your eye finds it. The Honda H dead center, the same emblem off a Civic, off an Accord, off the most sensible cars on the road, now anchoring something that looks ready to pull up outside an opera house. The headlights cut narrow and mean. The lower bumper is carved into deep gloss black intakes, and the whole front reads like one solid slab of confidence. Nobody pulls alongside this at a red light and stays relaxed. They do a double take, then they check the badge again to make sure they read it right. Down the side, the car stops being surprising and starts being almost unreasonable. It is long, properly, deliberately, limousine-long, with an extra run of glass that tells you everything about where Honda spent the money. Not the driver's seat, the room behind it. The roof runs dead flat over blacked-out pillars. The body sits low and planted on huge turbine-style alloys, and the whole shape says one thing clearly: this is a car you are meant to be driven in, not just a car you drive. Play the game again here. Cover the badge, show someone the profile, ask the price. They will not guess low. The rear is where Honda gets bold. A single light bar runs the full width of the tailgate in a deep red glow, the word Honda lit clean across the center, a signature you usually only see on the most expensive SUVs built. Light blades drop down each corner to mirror the front. The bumper is tight and aggressive, and real chrome exhaust sits tucked into the lower body. There is no clutter back here. Every line earns its place, and the whole thing looks expensive precisely because it refuses to try too hard. Now, the doors. This is the part one told you to wait for. Open the rear of this legend and the entire argument of the car lands in 1 second. This is not a back seat, it is a private lounge. 2 individual reclining thrones in deep quilted leather, split by a full-length console with its own screen, polished metal and glass tray tables that fold out exactly like the ones in a first-class cabin, a crystal decanter and matching glasses sitting in their own dedicated holder, the detail people genuinely refuse to believe wears a Honda badge. Soft pillows, a panoramic glass roof glittering overhead like a private night sky, ambient light tracing every surface. Now run the experiment one last time. Sit someone in this seat, hand them the decanter, ask them what they think it cost. Whatever number they say, the real one is going to make them laugh. Up front, Honda did not phone it in to pay for the back. A wide digital cluster, a large floating central screen with clean modern graphics, ambient light running the length of the dash and into the doors, quilted leather, a real gear selector with weight to it, physical buttons kept exactly where your hand expects them, because no one wants to swipe through menus to turn up the heat on a freezing morning. Everything you touch answers back like it cost something. It feels like money. It simply did not take all of yours. Power is where the whole thing gets clever. Expect a refined hybrid setup, strong smooth torque with fuel economy that actually lets a real person live with a car this size. That is the part the $250,000 crowd never has to think about, and you do. A Honda hybrid flagship means the silent, effortless pull of a luxury cruiser without the panic every time you drive past a fuel station, backed by Honda's hybrid record of quietly refusing to quit. Big car presence, sensible car running costs. That is the entire pitch, and almost nothing else in this class can say it. So let's put it in the room. Walk in the Lexus LX 800h, and it commands instant respect. Supremely built, deeply refined, the benchmark for big Japanese luxury, and a genuinely tough act to follow. It earned that reputation, but it carries a price to match, and it plays things relatively reserved, handsome, polished, but conservative where it counts. Then the legend walks in. Same Japanese build quality you trust, same everyday dependability, but with a chrome-grilled face that demands the lane. Limousine length the LX does not have, and a rear cabin that does not just offer comfort, it performs it. The Lexus is the safe, respected choice. The legend is the one that makes the whole room turn around, and it does it for noticeably less. And here is the part that seals it. The Lexus LX built its entire name on a promise of luxury that does not break, dependability you can hand down. That promise is exactly why it costs what it costs. The legend makes the same promise, with the same Japanese engineering reputation behind it, engines built to refuse to quit. And then it asks for less of your money and hands you more drama for it. Twice the street presence, a jet cabin lounge in the back, and the same peace of mind. You are not paying a premium for the badge. You are getting the luxury, the reliability, and the showstopper presence without the showstopper price. So who is it for? You. The family that wants a fortress that feels like a 5-star suite without remortgaging the house. The buyer who watched luxury float out of reach and refused to accept that nice things belonged only to other people. The person who pulls up to the restaurant, the wedding, the airport, and lets everyone assume the fortune while quietly knowing the truth, and knowing it will start without drama every single morning. The legend answers the question the luxury world keeps dodging. Why should feeling rich cost a fortune? And why should it come bolted to a repair bill that kills the feeling on the way home? The 2027 Honda Legend SUV is not a cheap car in a costume, and it is not luxury that empties your account to own it. It is Honda walking into the one segment that thought it was untouchable, parking a chrome-grilled jet cabin flagship right in the center of the floor, wearing the one badge people actually trust to go the distance. It does not want to be the most expensive SUV in the room. It wants to be the smartest one in it. So tell me, would you spend the extra for the Lexus LX 800h badge and play it safe, or would you take this legend, pocket the difference, and pull up to everything looking like you spent a fortune anyway? Drop it in the comments, because I think the honest answer surprises more people than you would expect. If this showed you a Honda you did not see coming, hit like, it genuinely helps more people find the channel. Subscribe to Drive Analyst if you want to be here when we cover what is next. This is Drive Analyst. We will see you in the next one.